Hi students, have a nice day. In this section we are going to discuss about the classification of carbon atom and nomenclature of the hydrocarbons. In the last section we discussed about the classification of organic compounds, open chain and closed or ring chain. Open chain is also known as aliphatic. Then closed or ring chain compounds are classified into alicyclic and aromatic. Then homocyclic, heterocyclic, like that. So today we have to classify the type of carbon atom. Okay, different types of carbon atom depends upon the number of carbon atoms bonded each other. Primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary carbon atoms. Okay, the different carbon atoms are primary carbon atoms, secondary carbon atoms, tertiary carbon atoms and quaternary carbon atoms. Let's discuss one by one. Okay, classification of carbon atom. Classification of carbon atom. First one is primary carbon atom. Primary carbon atom is denoted by 1 degree. Okay, primary carbon atom is represented or denoted by 1 degree carbon atom. What is primary carbon atom? Primary carbon atom means a carbon atom is bonded to one carbon or no carbon atoms. Please listen. A primary carbon atom is a carbon which is bonded to one carbon or no carbon atoms. Okay, yes. Let's take one example. CH3, CH3. CH3 is ethane. In ethane, this carbon atom is bonded to only one carbon atom. This carbon is bonded to this carbon atom. So the first carbon atom is primary carbon atom. And the second carbon, okay, again it is also a primary carbon atom. Why? This carbon is bonded to only one carbon atom. So according to definition, a carbon atom is bonded to one carbon is a primary carbon. And what is another part? A carbon atom which bonded to no other carbon atoms is also primary. Okay, bonded to one carbon or no carbon atom is primary. So methane, it is a primary carbon atom. Okay, no carbon atoms, no other carbon atom in the methane, it also a primary carbon atom. Okay, then let's take a derivative CH3OH. Methyl alcohol or methanol. In methanol, the alcohol is attached to primary carbon atom. Are you clear? The OH group is attached to primary carbon atom because the carbon which do not bonded to other carbon atom. In ethyl alcohol, CH3, CH2OH. The alcoholic group, the OH group is attached to primary carbon atom. Also this one is primary carbon atom. So what is primary carbon atom? It's a very important concept. A primary carbon atom means the carbon which is bonded to one carbon or no carbon atoms. Hope you understand the primary carbon atom. The second one is secondary carbon atom. Secondary carbon atom. 2 degree. Okay, it is represented by 2 degree. Primary carbon atom represented by 1 degree. Secondary carbon atom represented by 2 degree. What is secondary carbon atom? Very simple. A carbon atom which is bonded to two other carbon atoms. Okay, please listen. A carbon atom which is bonded to two other carbon atoms is called secondary carbon atom. Okay, let's take an example. Propane, CH3, CH2, CH3. Propane. Okay. In propane, the first carbon atom is primary. Why? The carbon is linked to only one carbon atom. Okay. This carbon is linked to one carbon atom. That's why it is primary carbon atom. What about this carbon atom? The second carbon atom is linked to two other carbon atoms. Okay. This carbon is bonded to this carbon as well as this carbon. So the second carbon atom is secondary carbon atom. Are you clear? Then what about the third carbon atom? It is primary. Why? It bonded to one carbon atoms. So a carbon which is bonded to one or no carbon atom primary, a carbon which is bonded to two other carbon atoms are called as secondary carbon atoms. Another example. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. Okay, the first carbon is primary carbon atom because it is bonded to one carbon. The second carbon atom is secondary carbon atom because it is bonded to two other carbon atoms, this carbon as well as this carbon. And what about the third carbon atom? It also secondary carbon atom. The carbon is bonded to two other carbon atoms. Two other carbon atoms. That's why it is also secondary. Are you clear? Yes. What about this carbon? It is primary. Okay, that one is primary. And in the case of derivatives, for example, CH3, CH, OH, CH3. Isopropyl alcohol or propan2-ol. The first carbon atom is primary carbon atom. Second carbon, this OH attached carbon atom is bonded to two other carbon atoms, so it is secondary. And this is primary. Okay, that carbon atom is a primary carbon atoms. Okay, very important concept. Otherwise, in future you cannot understand primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, tertiary alcohols like that. Okay, so wherever a primary carbon comes, it means the carbon which is bonded to one carbon or no carbon atom. Wherever secondary carbon comes, the carbon which is bonded to two other carbon atoms. And the third one is tertiary carbon atom. Tertiary carbon atom. And is denoted by 3 degree. Okay. 3 degree carbon or tertiary carbon. A carbon which is bonded to 3 other carbon atoms are called tertiary carbon atoms. Okay, let's take an example. CH3, CH, CH3, CH3. Isobutane. The name of compound is isobutane or 2-methyl propane. The first carbon is primary. Why? The carbon which is bonded to only one carbon atom. And the second carbon atom is tertiary. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the second carbon is tertiary because this carbon bonded to 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's why it is a tertiary carbon atom. Tertiary carbon atom. And what about the third one? It is primary. Okay, primary carbon atom because that carbon is bonded to only one carbon atom. And what about the branch one? The branched carbon atom is also primary. Okay, primary carbon. The carbon is bonded to only one carbon. And the derivative of this hydrocarbon. Let's take the tertiary butyl alcohol. It's a derivative. Okay, tertiary butyl alcohol. This carbon is primary. This carbon is primary. This one is primary. And the OH group attached to the carbon atom is tertiary. The OH group attached to the carbon atom is tertiary. Why? This carbon is bonded to 3 other carbon atoms. Okay, the carbon which is bonded to 3 other carbon atom is called tertiary carbon atom. Hope you understand. And last one is last classification of carbon atom. Remember that it is not a classification of organic compound. It is a classification of carbon atoms. And the fourth classification is quaternary carbon atoms. Quaternary carbon atoms. Quaternary carbon atoms. And is represented by 4D. 4 degree. Okay, let's take an example. Neopentane. The example is neopentane. Okay, IUPAC name is 2,2 dimethyl propane. Common name is neopentane. Let's, for convenience, let's number 1, 2, 3. This carbon is primary. Why? The carbon which is bonded to 1 carbon atom. This carbon is also primary. Why? The carbon is bonded to only 1 carbon atom. This one is primary. This one is primary. What about the central carbon atom? This carbon is bonded to 4 other carbon atoms. That's why it is quaternary carbon atom. Okay, very easy concept, but it is very important. CS3 is primary, this CS3 is primary, this CS3 is primary, this also primary. Okay, so the central carbon atom, that carbon is bonded to 4 other carbon atoms. That's why it is quaternary carbon atom. Okay, let's take one example which contains all type of carbon atoms. So what is primary carbon? Primary carbon is a carbon which is bonded to 1 carbon or no carbon atom. Secondary carbon means a carbon which is bonded to 2 other carbon atoms. Tertiary carbon means the carbon which is bonded to 3 other carbon atoms. Quaternary carbon means the carbon atom which is linked to or bonded to 4 other carbon atoms. Okay, let's take an example. CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, 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 CH3. Okay, this is a particular example which contains all type of carbon atoms. What about this carbon? The carbon is linked to 1 carbon, so primary. This carbon is secondary. Why? This carbon is bonded to this carbon as well as this carbon, so it is secondary. What about this carbon? It is bonded to 1, 2, 3. So it is tertiary carbon atoms. Are you clear? Yes. Then this one is primary. CH3, this CH3 is primary. What about this carbon? It is definitely quaternary carbon atom. Because the carbon is bonded to 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon is bonded to 4 carbon atoms. What about this CH3? Primary. This one is primary. This one is primary. Okay. So this is a very important concept. You should learn this primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary. Yes, next is nomenclature of organic compounds. That is naming of the compounds. As earlier, the name is given for organic compounds from the origin or the properties of the organic compounds. Okay, the name is given to particular organic compounds from their origin or certain properties. For example, you heard about formic acid. Okay, formic acid. Formic acid is HCOH. It is called a formic acid. Formica means red ants. Okay, red ants. It is taken from formica. Okay. So from the red ants the substance is obtained, or the source, the origin is from the red ants, and the acid is named as formic acid. And another one is CH3COOH. This is acetic acid. Acetic acid. It is obtained from the acetum bacteria. From the acetum bacteria, the acid is collected. That's why the name is given acetic acid. And you know the familiar acid, citric acid. Citric acid. Citric acid is obtained from citrus fruits. Okay, citrus fruits. Then cinnamic acid obtained from cinnamon. Okay, so usually the names provided for particular organic molecule either from their origin or certain properties. Another examples are methane, CH3, methane, CH4, methane, also known as gobar gas, natural gas. Okay, so methane is the source. Usually the source is from the cow dung. So that's why it is also called known as gobar gas or natural gas. Okay, from the nature it is collected, it's a natural gas. And the other is methanol. Okay, methanol is iupactane, not methanol. Its name is wood spirit. CH3OH. Okay, CH3OH is wood spirit because methyl alcohol or methanol is initially or as earlier it is prepared from distillation of some green woods. Okay, it is obtained from some green woods. That's why it is called a wood spirit. And another spirit, you know that simply spirit, or it is called grain alcohol. CH3, CH2OH, grain alcohol, because it is prepared from grains, barley, wheat, rices. So they are known as, the source of the alcohol is grains. That's why ethyl alcohol or ethanol is known as grain alcohol or simply spirit. Okay. So many other examples: acetaldehyde, butanoic acid, cinnamic acid, isobutane, N-butane, N-propyl alcohol, isopropyl alcohols. These are the common names or trivial name. Okay, these names are called a common name or trivial name. Common name or trivial name, because it is traditional name. Okay, traditional name. So what is common name or trivial name? Earlier, the organic compounds names were assigned from their origin or certain properties. That's why these names are called trivial name or common name. So millions of compounds, organic compounds, the number is numerous. Okay, so many compounds, this naming system is not necessary to identify them. So in order to identify the molecule, a scientific and systematic method is derived by International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, IUPAC. Some teachers pronounce IUPAC, not IUPAC, IUPAC, like ISRO. Okay, usually we are using ISRO, not ISRO, ISRO. So IUPAC naming is scientific and systematic naming method in the molecules or in the organic as well as inorganic molecules. So in IUPAC nomenclature, particularly in the case of organic molecule, the name of an organic compounds which contain word roots, suffixes and prefixes. Okay, the name of an organic compounds which contains word roots, suffixes and prefixes. Okay, let's discuss one by one. Okay, this is the easy method to understand the name of a organic molecule. Different textbook follows different pattern, and this is the simple way. So I think you understand what is common name or trivial name. Common name or trivial name is assigned for a molecule from its origin or certain properties. You collect some more examples from the textbook. So we move to the IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature means the union, okay, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry derived or they proposed certain rules. It is systematic and scientific, that's why it is IUPAC nomenclature. And IUPAC nomenclature contains some important points, word root, or it is sometimes called root word. And the second one is suffixes. Third one is prefixes. Okay, so a name of an organic compounds contains these things: word root, suffixes, prefixes. Okay, let's discuss one by one. First one is word root. WR. Word root. Word root, which means the number of carbon atoms in the parent chain or in the long chain. Okay, the number of carbon atom present in the hydrocarbon chain. That must be the parent chain. Okay, that is called a Wade root. If one carbon atom is in the parent chain, the Wade root is meth. You know that. If two carbon atoms in the parent chain, the Wade root is eth. And three carbon atoms, it is prop. A four carbon atom, it is but. Not but, but. Five carbon atoms, it is pent. Six carbon atom, it is hex. Seven carbon atom, it is hept. Okay, hept. 8 carbon atom, oct. 9 carbon atoms, non. Okay. 10 carbon atoms, dec. Next is suffixes. Suffixes means the word or the phrase after the word root, which describes whether the molecule is saturated or unsaturated, as well as it represents the functional group. So what is suffixes? The phrase or the word which is used after the word root, which describes or which determines whether the molecule, the organic molecule, is saturated or unsaturated, and also to represent the functional group present in the organic molecule. Okay, the suffixes are classified into two. One is primary suffix. Primary suffixes. Primary suffixes means it describes or it tells us whether the molecule is saturated or unsaturated. Okay, it describes saturation or unsaturation. Saturation or unsaturation. 1 second. It describes saturation or unsaturation. If the molecule is saturated, we use Ane as suffix. Okay, when the molecule is saturated, that means all the bonds between the carbon atoms are single bonds. It is saturated, we use Ane. Methane, ethane, propane, butane, like that. So saturated, we use Ane. Unsaturated, which contains carbon-carbon double bond. Unsaturation, you know that, multiple bonds. Carbon-carbon double bond, we use Ene. If the molecule contains two carbon-carbon double bond, it is diene. 3 double bonds, triene. 4 double bonds, tetraene. And if triple bond between the carbon atoms, it is YNE, in. ANE, ain. Ene, in. Yne, in. Ethyne, propyne, butane. Okay, so there is 2 triple bonds. If there is 2 triple bonds, it is diene. Okay, simple but very important concept. Okay, double bond comes, you use Ene as a suffix, primary suffix. 2 double bonds comes, you use diene as a primary suffix. triple bond comes, one triple bond is present in the molecule, you use YNE as a suffix, primary suffix. Two triple bonds, you use di-in. Okay, three tri-in, four triple bonds, tetra-in, like that. Okay, so saturated ANE, unsaturated ENE as well as YNE. Then we move to the functional group. It is a secondary suffix. Okay, B part is secondary suffix. Primary suffixes, which means saturation or unsaturation. Secondary suffix, secondary suffixes or suffix, which means functional group. What are the different functional group in the molecule? Alcohols, amines, aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acid, amide, esters, cyanides, sulfonic acid, etc. So if these functional groups are present in the organic molecules or organic compound, we use secondary suffixes. So what is secondary suffixes? Secondary suffixes determine the functional group present in the organic molecule. Okay, so let's discuss some secondary suffixes. It is we written in the boxes to understand easily. So we make two columns. First column, functional group. Functional group. Second column, secondary suffix. Secondary suffix. Functional group OH, it is alcohol. Alcohol. We use all as a secondary suffix. All as a secondary suffix. Then CHO, aldehyde, aldehyde, all as a secondary suffix. Al, alcohol, all. Okay. Then next is ketone, C double bond O. Okay, this is other linkages. Okay. Then it is ketone. Ketone we use on. Okay, not read as on. Okay, ketone on. Then amine, NH2. NH3 is ammonia, NH2 is a functional group amine. Amine. Amine is the secondary suffix. Amine itself is secondary suffix. Then next is COOH, carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. It is oic acid. Methanoic acid, benzoic acid, ethanoic acid, butanoic acid. So oic is used as a secondary suffix. Next is CONH2. It is amide. Okay, amide itself as a secondary suffix. The next is an acid chloride, COCl. It is a derivative. This is a derivative of acid. OC, OH replaced by NH2 group, OH replaced by Cl. So it is acid chloride. Acid chloride. And is oil chloride. Okay, oil chloride. Ethanoyl chloride. Butyl chloride. Benzoyl chloride. So these are the some suffixes. Okay, we will discuss more suffixes later. So, first of all, you study word root and suffixes. Okay, in the next section, we will discuss prefixes and the other naming rules for the organic molecule. Thank you.